God. The Week 13 Dads and Duds and Week 14 Lines edition of the Stephie Smalls Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Pay just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Gear up for the holidays at the SGPN merch store. The perfect gift for the D-Gen in your life. Promo code HOLIDAY for 25% off. Everything included, as well as the new certified Yapper hats. Let's go.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom false top drop the football. Like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls cut the shots like some more reason. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging blaze stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
Happy Monday, everyone. I want to get right into it. We have Man in the Box with us. We're going to talk Week 13, Dads and Duds, and then take a look at some Week 14. How's it going, CJ?
Great, Steffi. How was your Thanksgiving and all that, Gobbles?
It was good. Pretty sure I gained like 10 pounds, but I think that's a good thing.
Get a plate. Yeah, I got these good plates going on there. I have something I wanted to bring up to you because I know you would be personally offended by this. This was not
I'm already offended.
This was not my Thanksgiving experience, but this girl I know, I met up with her afterwards. She went to a separate one. It was at this rich person's house. And I always said rich people don't know how to cook anyway, unless they're getting it catered. Two things. One, no mashed potatoes at the Thanksgiving.
Okay, what? Pause. What do you fucking mean?
And that's not even the most diabolical thing. So they did not provide mashed potatoes. They didn't even think of it. It wasn't even a consideration.
Okay.
And then the host would do it like this. Okay, here, give me your plate. And then she would prepare your plate and hand it to you to go sit down. None of your choices, none of the things, everyone's getting, I guess, the same plate. That is diabolical, right? The whole backbone of Thanksgiving is to be able to choose your sides. If you want to triple up the stuff, whatever it is, mix and match what you like, what you don't.
Like something? What if you don't like something? What if you don't want that? Are we giving like serving size? Are we watching people's weights?
No, and I guess apparently it was worked out for the best because the food was not good anyway. But I mean, no mashed potatoes, and she's choosing your plate.
That's crazy.
That's a walkout, right? That's a walk right out.
I will say one thing that pissed me off about my Thanksgiving is there was no mac and cheese.
Well, I kind of respect it. Of course, I love mac and cheese. Everyone loves mac and cheese, but there is an argument to be made that it doesn't belong on a Thanksgiving day.
Really?
It's more of a barbecue picnic for me, I think. I mean, because I'm already carb loading. Listen, we love the talent mac and cheese has. It's just not. It just doesn't fit in the system of the offense we're trying to run that day. We already got this. We already got the stuff. You can't have two fullbacks on the roster.
Okay, interesting. I don't know about that. I also am the person who I don't know. I guess this isn't normal, but like I vomit every holiday. Like I overeat and then I just just throw it all up. It's too much. I overengorge.
Yeah, no, that's it. I hope it's not a normal thing for as long as it's an everyday not normal thing. But if it's a holiday,
I've been doing it since I was a kid. Like every holiday,
there you go.
Like I overdo it, and my mom's like, "Steph, time to go." Everyone's like, "Where's Steph?" And she's in the bathroom, Mom.
It's like the church. It's like the church bells ringing, or the closing time whistle. Oh, that's Steph throwing up. Time to.
It's time to go. Yeah, time
to get the bags. Time to get the bags together.
Also, speaking of brains, that time to go. Did you see before we talk about Weekend Dads and Duds? Did you see what Jaxson Dart is wearing tonight?
I saw something on Twitter. Inspector Gadget, I heard it was called. What's the outfit? Give me what's the fit check on Dart?
Like, I don't know. Him and Joe Burrow are so committed to the lesbian aunt thing that it's just
hilarious.
Too much. Like I respect the commitment to the bit, but like they don't think it's a bit. It's a bit.
Now
that outfit is like it's Pat's by 21. Like it's just not. It's not gonna go well. Leather gloves, leather jacket. It's a tough scene.
That is a tough scene up there in Foxborough. Yeah, is it a stylist who has it out for them? Is it like their sisters doing a prank? Like I don't really get the whole lesbian chic thing.
Maybe they have the same stylist. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're right.
They really are committed to it. Let's talk some dads. Who's your dad from? I have two this. I'm just keeping it simple this week.
Okay.
Okay. Who are you going with first?
You have two dads?
Two dads.
Well, one I was going to do special for you.
Okay.
Because I know you were very excited. At least online, I say very excited with the phrase of calling someone a hoe.
Yes!
Coming back into our vernacular.
I love that. Okay, so is it hoe like H-O or H-O-E? I think H-O-E, I decided, is when you're going to say hose. It's the plural version of a hoe.
Yes, like tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly. Just
right,
like,
when you add an E for the plural. But you're right. Singular is H-O,
yeah.
H-O-E-S for plural.
Yeah.
And first Lane Kiffin, of course, was called a hoe.
He did throw his shit out onto the street, like hoe behavior.
Yes, and that's what reporter said. Like, I didn't call you a hoe. I said you just acted like a hoe. Your behaviors were that of a hoe, which they were.
Yeah.
But then went to our guy who will be our dad, Shelby Harris for the Cleveland Browns, who said not only did he call Jauan Jennings a hoe, but the way he goes, he's a hoe, and I just want that to be known. Like, I'm using my platform for hoe awareness.
That's a hoe.
Yeah, he could be talking about anything, Palestine, whatever, but he's using his platform today so that everyone knows Jauan Jennings is a hoe. So get that out there.
You know what I loved is then everyone coming out and agreeing.
Yes.
Jauan Jennings is a hoe. Myles Garrett, that's a hoe. Like everyone was agreeing, like he is a hoe.
Can we if I'm Trayvon from Carolina who got the suspension for punching him in the groin area there, I mean, I'd bring that up as a retro. Can I get my suspension retroactively rescinded? I mean, Your Honor, he's a known hoe. He's a known hoe.
Around the league, he's a hoe. He's a hoe.
Yeah. So, shout out to Shelby Harris for bringing the hoe culture and and for using his platform to stand on hoe business. Yeah, so he's my first dad.
That's really beautiful. I think that's awesome. My first one is the Bears run game. I think that what they did to the Eagles defense is actually really inspiring. I found it really beautiful. First time two running backs on the same team have rushed for 100 yards in a game since the Bears did it in 1985. 85 Bears. Okay, I don't know if they're winning the Super Bowl. I think everyone's getting a little excited here. I realize that's the year that they did, but we have to give credit where credit is due. And the Bears are doing something. Ben Johnson's getting naked in the locker room. Like I can get behind they're doing it for the love of friendship. I think it's a friendship. The boys are just they're boying. The boys are boying. It's a very vibe team. Even like when analysts try to break them down, like they just got a buzz. They got a vibe. You don't know what it is because you don't know what it is. They are running the ball well. That is definitely indisputable. And the way Ben Johnson schemes up those runs, I mean, they shred not only more physical ability, they just like shredded them up and out-thunk them there as far as the running game goes. Yeah.
But I mean, I keep fading them, the Bears, and I'm wrong every time. But you're right. They definitely do. The boys are definitely buoying it up. So
they're buoying in the name of friendship. I think that's really special. Do you have another dad that you want to share with the class? Yeah, we might as well bring it back to the other lesbian stylist counterpart. You said Joey Burrow. Joey Burrow on Thanksgiving night, he ended my Survivor run in Circa. We had the Ravens. We were part of Gobblegeddon, Everyone got knocked out with either the Ravens or Eagles. We were on the Ravens. Yeah. And, I was angry watching the game because you had Isaiah Likely fumbling the ball. You had the ridiculous offensive interference. Right. But at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson just wasn't beating Joe Burrow. It just wasn't happening. You could tell as the game was going on, you're like, oh, yeah, Joe Burrow's winning this game. He's just because he's Joe Burrow. Yeah. He's Joey. Maybe okay. So maybe there's something about the dressing like a lesbian. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's the lesbian aunt power that we need. He didn't look rusty. He didn't look rusty at all. Lamar Jackson did. It was gross. What is going on with the Ravens? Do we have any thoughts about the Ravens as a whole? What's the plan here? I guess. I know they didn't have much plans. Lamar's obviously not healthy, but sure. I imagine he's not healthy. Or he just had a lot of turkey because he just seemed disinterested. And his turnovers are so they're like a cartoon. That first ball came out of his jersey that he fumbled on the 3. He does like a windmill with the arm and what is it just looks it looks like Bugs Bunny or something. It's crazy. But yeah, they're I don't know what they are. It's so far. It's just they're not good. They're just definitely not together right now. So
But they'll probably still win a
I
division.
think the end of the season is going to look very different than like what playoff picture we see right now.
Yeah.
For both sides. Like I think things are going to shake up here a little bit soon. Think maybe
The playoffs, yeah. I mean, obviously it's up in the air, and like it's weird. I mean, there's a world where the Bears don't make the playoffs. It's not going to happen, but that's how crazy it is. And
there's a world where the Cowboys win the NFC East. That's not even like. See, I said this last week too. Don't let the Cowboys start feeling themselves.
It's the worst.
Because if they start feeling themselves, this is what they're going to do. And I don't like that. I do like that the Commanders just need to come in third for me to cash a very nice futures bet. That's great. I think that's kind of, we don't use the L word here, but it looks nice. But we don't need the Cowboys to start feeling themselves because look what happened.
Nobody needs that.
We don't need
and then because then you have Jerry Jones making up quotes. Yeah, I offered Micah and a first round pick for Quinn Williams. No, you did not. First of all,
you're lying.
You're just making things up to your Dallas radio shows.
Yeah, 100%. My last stat is just we love big boys on the show. Tristan Wirfs scoring a touchdown.
Tristan Wirfs from Mount Vernon, Iowa.
It's always going to do it for me.
Yeah, that was amazing. He's the best. He's from Mount Vernon, Iowa, went to Iowa State. First touchdown. And like you see that picture he posted? I think it was on Instagram of his lineman holding him up like Titanic style. And he said having the time of his life. Not Titanic. Why can't I think of the Patrick Swayze movie? Dirty Dancing. Oh, he had him up. He had him up like corner. It was awesome. It was a pretty great picture. Yeah, Wirfs is the best. That was a great touchdown. Good. I like that. I'll toss Bryce. I'll toss Bryce Young in there just because I love them beating the Rams. I was on them 10.5. Actually, it was wild. I had a money line parlay. I was just telling Ryan, Houston, Carolina, and Washington, and it lost on the.
That's brutal.
Lost on that Mariota 2-pointer. All you do is lob the damn ball. Anyway, but Carolina was awesome. That game was probably the best game of the weekend. The Rams even played bad. Carolina just made a lot of good plays. Yeah. And Bryce Young, he's so weird. He's like he could be elite. Like he's like. I heard someone said the term selectively elite. Like he's either
really good.
Yeah, he's either great or he is awful, and he's not interested in anything in between.
No, there is no middle ground for him.
Right.
Ceiling and floor are very, very different things for him. 100%.
Yeah.
Let's get to duds. This one's kind of ass backwards, but this is just me being pissed off that Jameson Williams decides when I'm not on him, he's going to be exactly who he should be every single week. I said it last week. I knew he was going to go off, and I told everyone to fade me on this. But yeah, I mean, the week before, the game went into overtime. He had 3 targets for 0 receptions. And then the very next week, 10 targets, 7 receptions, 144 yards, almost 21 yards per reception and a touchdown. Like, can you split it up even?
I know.
Like, what are we doing here? I don't know about the Lions look like they're in trouble too.
The Lions look they're in trouble. Obviously, Amron going down spiked Jameson's numbers a bit, but yeah, he's still schizophrenic. He never lets you know when he wants to play. The Lions are definitely in trouble, but I think those two that'll be the look ahead lines, but they play Dallas coming up, and hopefully those two ships can change. Now I will pivot off of your daddy of the Bears run offense, and they were great. They deserve that win. But my dud, it's not even on the Eagles side. It's not even Kevin Patullo at this point, because it's almost like, fool me 7 times, shame on me here. I'm on Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni's my dud because he sees this every week. We all see this every week, and they ask him. I say we ask him after the game, every game. So you still going to let Kevin Patullo call the plays? You still going to make him be the offense coordinator? Yeah. And he's like, well, we're not doing that because he's not the only problem. There's other problems. Yeah, we know. We know there's other problems.
We're aware.
Well, the O-line and Hurts. Yeah, we know. We get that. But you're not going to fire them. Can we solve one problem? It's like going to the hospital with a gunshot wound, and the doctor's like, well, your wrist is broken too, and your ankle's a little sprained, so we're not even going to fix any of the problems. Well, how about you take the one that's bleeding, Doc? I'll worry about the ankle later.
You know what the problem is? Sirianni has to keep him around because he's going to need someone to scapegoat when the season doesn't go the way that everyone wanted. So right now you have an easy way out of like whatever happens this season because you can just scapegoat with him at any point.
Steph, they lead the league. They have the most 3 and outs since the 2014 Raiders that were 0-10. Derek Carr's rookie year.
Not a great team to be put in the same category.
This is insane. They have a $100 million offense that just won the Super Bowl. You shouldn't have historic 3 and outs. That's insane.
Yeah. And I think part of it too, like he's on here, and I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it. It wasn't even Saquon is just like, we gotta almost like stop. You almost need to lean another direction. I don't give a fuck what they do because quite frankly, I love the Eagles, but like they had linebackers out. He's averaging 3.7 yards per attempt.
I know. And
it's very bad. It's a little rough to watch to the point where like I want him to look better.
Yeah, we certainly don't want giant Saquon coming back. That no one liked that. But that's what's happening. He's getting blown up as soon as he touches the ball. I mean, it's not, he could be doing other things, but yeah, it's not good. It's just, and I don't mind it. I don't even mind that it's bad. It's just their arrogance of not wanting to fix it and not like, well,
doing the same thing over and over again.
Good God.
Bad behavior there, yeah. I have a hoe. He's also my hoe of the week. This one, my dud hoe of the week, and that's because he was absolutely manhandled by a bunch of men, and that is Brosmer. Oh boy, Vikings! Boy, Vikings! Listen, like you thought it couldn't get any worse. Walks in this guy, which I feel bad for him because it's like you probably shouldn't be playing in the league, let alone starting a game. So that's
tough
on
first
them
start.
for doing that. It's a tough first start. He's the first quarterback to throw 4+ interceptions in his first career start since Nathan Peterman since like 2018. Which for some reason I always thought that he was a Viking, and I don't know if that's I just associate him being shitty as like a Vikings thing.
Right, he's got a Viking vibe. At least he didn't do it in the first half. Nathan Peterman did all those in the first half. I remember.
Yeah. It's a tough scene. And
but you're right. It's such a tough first start to be dropped into Seattle's defense there like that, especially on that team that's all a mess and their O-line's a mess.
And we need a term for whatever like he did because pick 6 isn't like nasty enough for that.
Yes,
like,
I will say this, and that's why he does lock up a dud there because not only just had 4 interceptions and whatever it was, four yards an attempt or whatever, but he has. That was a good old-fashioned blooper. Like, I don't even know if they do blooper reels anymore, but, like, that horrendous pick 6 on 4th down was...
circus music.
Yes, that was so bad. And also, F him for letting J.J. McCarthy off the hook. Now 9 doesn't seem so bad. That's what I hate most about this. Was 9 actually better than that?
Because now he's starting next week the second that he... It's a fucking circus over there. And everyone wants to point to KOC. I think Kwesi's got to go next. I think this is a fundamental drafting issue. It's not putting the right personnel in the spots it needs to be. It's the inability to draft entirely. That team should look way better than it does. And I'm willing to give KOC a little bit more benefit of the doubt. I do think he should pass off play calling. But again, I think this is a Kwesi thing that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I agree. The slap on all the paint you want. The house still needs renovation stuff.
Right. Yeah. You got a final dud here for me before we take a look at some week 14 lines.
One more dud just for old time's sakes, and you can do it in soundbite. He is a hoe. I want everyone to be aware. Aaron Rodgers.
Hoe.
And he actually didn't really have a hoe-like performance. He was bad. He looked old, and he was beat up. You know, who knows what he had? Broken nose, arm. He really had the paint going on, the makeup of looking old, grizzled, white tittle out there. But I like they threw Rudolph out there. He immediately throws an interception. All right, Rodgers, we don't care. We don't care if you go die out there. And then he just tosses Jonnu Smith under the bus in the press conference, says he's running the wrong routes and all these things.
He made it a long time without throwing people under the bus, and I'm impressed. I know that killed him.
That's true.
It took him so long. So I appreciate that, but I think these older guys just need to learn how to take a knee and let their legacy die when it needs to. We see this happen every single time.
100%. So you got that.
Ben, couldn't even. He was like Nular. He had to take a knee in the middle. It gets ugly at some point.
Sacking Big Ben. Yeah, it was like Gulliver's Travels. It took like 80 guys pulling them down. It would take 19 seconds to happen. But I also like how Rodgers is finally the quarterback that's going to break this Mike Tomlin era. It's like Mike Tomlin could do whatever he wanted with all these terrible calls, but Rodgers, it was just too much. And now you got Yinzers booing classic rock. You know, they're booing the Renegade song. When you got Pittsburghers booing classic rock, it's gone. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that.
Violence might start happening soon. You got to be careful out there. This is not good. Before we talk about Week 14, we're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Novig, you're getting the best prices. It's available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000x. I have a pick'em entry for this evening. Pop Douglas, longest reception, higher 11.5. Hodgins, higher 22.5 receiving yards. Henderson, higher 14.5. Longest rush. It's going to get you 5.14x your money's. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Rhythm is crushing it in college football, NFL, and now they have added the NBA. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN. Okay, let's talk Week 14. A lot of games, a lot of implications this week.
A lot of implications.
I love that word. It's a great word.
Yeah, it's a lot of implications.
Implications. A lot of divisional games. We got Bears at Packers. Ravens, Colts at Jags, all for first place in their division. Do any of those games stand out to you that you want to speak on, get in early on the action?
Divisional games itself, with implications, probably not.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, I know
the lines are.
Everyone's so untrustworthy.
Yeah,
that is the Thursday game though. Lions, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Amazon. I saw a lot of Amazon commercials for that. I saw Andre Whitworth and Shabuzi, whatever, dancing it up. I kind of like the Lions there. I know they're a mess right now, and I know Dallas is feeling themselves. But I will say this: tough schedule spot for Dallas because they played Eagles on Sunday, Chiefs on Thursday, and now another Thursday. Not even getting the full 10 days to play the Lions. It's like 3 games in 15 days or something like that. And the Lions being the third one there. Lions having to bounce back with the full week as well. And Campbell, God bless him, being petty as well. He'll never get over that that touchdown was taken away from him with the lineman not reporting, whatever that. Remember that playoff? It was a close playoff game, and then Detroit crushed him again after that. And I think this is a good little. I think we're, like we said, we're getting a little too far ahead of ourselves with Dallas too. And once Dallas start feeling themselves, this is when they fall flat in our face. I feel it, Stephie. We got this one.
Too much, a little bit too much feeling themselves. Less touchy, right? Dallas there.
Yes,
a little too much. I think the games that I am intrigued with have one common theme, and it's that I like their defense. Seahawks -7.5 on the road versus the Falcons. I mean, the Seahawks defense is historically good.
Yes.
And I don't foresee this game staying very close. I think this line could be a little bit longer even. I'm out. On whatever the Falcons are doing this year, I'm out. I'm good.
You don't think Kirk Cousins can solve the Seattle defense?
No, I think I'm all right.
We saw this happen last year. They went right through them, picked 6 and all that. I agree. I think this could be an absolute massacre because Seattle didn't even play that good yesterday. I mean, their defense played fine against Brosman, but their offense wasn't even that great. I mean, in reality, that should have been like a 45-0 game. So I can definitely see them rolling here.
A better offensive performance.
100%.
And Atlanta's here against the Falcons.
And that's exactly what we're going to get with the Falcons. If they can't if you can't beat the Jets, what are we doing?
What do we do? And why? You know why? I did tweet. The Jets are so cute. Like, I like it. It's like sweet. Like, it's like they get so excited. It's like
they do get excited.
Cute. Like, I don't know. I know what it's like to have a team. Like, it's not as cute when we won our. Like, it's cute when they win games.
Wow. I can't comment on that, but I do know they are still fighting. And
yeah, exactly. It's cute. And the boys are they're again another proof.
Right. And they do it by like punt returns and cute ways. I can see that. They don't do it from actual football. They do other things,
sweet. Yeah, it's very sweet. Anything else you're looking at? There's 2 other that pique my interest other than that.
Couple games. I mean, what do you think of that Washington-Minnesota game? I mean, can Minnesota do anything? Washington looks like they have a pulse, at least last night.
Yeah,
And
they do.
Daniels
They're another one
might
that
come back.
They're playing. If Daniels comes back, I definitely like it. I think it was at 1.5 that line.
Yeah, 1.5.
I mean, the Vikings look like the wheels are. They're on a tricycle right now. I don't know.
Right.
It's not pretty. But then, do we get this weird thing where 9 comes back and then they cover?
Let 9 come back. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I like the Commanders there. I just think
Yes.
defense could. I don't know. They're gross.
Another one. How about the Browns favored by 4 points? What?
4 is a lot.
That's a lot of points for the Browns to be laying against anybody. Now, I know that the Titans did take a step back versus my Jags, but they were coming off an unprecedented 4-game homestand. And there's studies that show if you do well in the first 3, that 4th one they always do bad in because everyone knows you can't extend your trip home that long. Then the parents start getting annoying again. They start seeing the old same people. You can go home, nice visit, but you can't stay there for a month.
This game is too many points. I guess I just worry about like Myles Garrett swallowing Cam Ward whole. It's like the one concern I have, I guess.
Definitely a concern. But laying at 4 points with Shedeur.
It's a lot. Yeah, I can't do it.
It's a tall task.
It feels like last game I looked at, again, going with the defense thing, and I think we're that part of the season where we see the Chiefs not cover spreads anymore.
Yes.
I don't hate the Texans plus 3.5 on the road. I know it's Sunday Night Football, even more of a reason for me to like this. I think, again, is Houston's defense the best side on the field this Sunday night? I think so. I don't think the Chiefs are – I think the Chiefs are they're still a good football team.
They are a good team.
I like the Texans' odds to keep this lower scoring and even potentially maybe pull up an upset. I see the Chiefs still winning, but I think the Texans keep this close.
Yeah, definitely trust our defense more. There's nothing Kansas City does great. They're good. For sure good.
I feel like this is every year. I have deja vu.
Right.
It's every single year around this time now.
Absolutely. And Reed, I'm not saying Reed, obviously Reed's a Hall of Fame coach, but he seems a step behind this year. Because a lot of his offense,
Slow down.
It seems like anytime the Chiefs are doing anything well on offense, it's just Mahomes doing his, run around, skipping and jumping and just whipping the ball over his head.
Doing his zesty little walk.
Yeah, doing his zesty. Someone made a joke about that too. He'll do the most athletic play you ever see when he, avoids 2 tackles, launches it to worthy 50 yards, and then he jogs to the huddle like your uncle in the Turkey Bowl game. Yeah, exactly.
100%. Any other games that you're looking at? I think the under in the Texans-Chiefs game is probably very live. Might be something.
Not bad at all, for sure. I'll just go real quick to the final game, the Monday night game. Eagles at Chargers. I will be in attendance with a bunch of people out here in Los Angeles. It's down to 2.5. It was 3. I already grabbed 3 when I saw it because are people still not watching the games? The Eagles favored by 3 on the road to this Charger team. And I get the Chargers didn't look great yesterday, but this Eagles team is legitimately broken, and there is no help on the way. There's nothing coming to fix it. If they would have told me, oh, yes, we're working on this part. We got rid of, the OC. We're doing this. We're changing the O-line. No, they're saying, nope. They just got a lot of problems. We just got to play better.
Like each other. I don't think anyone likes each other there. They need a shake up. They're going to have an off season where they really make some changes that
It's what they do every year. Yeah. They'll clean up. They fire Super Bowl winning coaches. They don't care. If you die on a hill that we don't agree with, then you're going to go. They have fire Kevin Patullo signs in Philadelphia now on the construction signs, on the billboards. Yeah. And by the way, and they're in first place. So I will take the points with the Chargers regardless.
I love it. Any favorite props for tonight before I let us get out of here? Hit like, subscribe. I think we're sitting at 2.69. If someone can get that to 2.7 for my OCD, that'd be lovely.
Yes, I like that. Well, I like your daddy Dart tonight to go over 204 yards, and I'm a big Theo Johnson fan too. I think Theo Johnson's been blowing up even with Dart and Winston. He's at 32.5 yards, I believe. Sure. And I played his receptions and his yardage and Dart over.
I also think Dart's going to go over his rushing. I think all this concussion nonsense that everyone is so overblown. Yeah. You're not changing the style of player he is when people say it's just slide a little bit more, go out of bounds a little bit more, protect your head a little bit more. You're not going to stop him from running. A lot of times they're not designed runs either. When
he's going to run.
Doing it organically because he is someone that will take off.
If anything, he'll just wear a second headband tonight. That'll protect the head. We're gonna get that do-rag in there.
All good. Tell the people where they can find you, and then we're going to get out of here, rate, review the podcast. And yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, subscribe to my show, The Bottom Line Bombs, with CJ Sullivan on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am the man in the box. You can follow me on X at CJ Sullivan _ or on Instagram. CJ Sullivan was taken with underscores in between each word.
Love it. See you guys.
See you, Steffi.
Stephie Smalls Show, sports gambling. Play some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.